What's up, world? Coach Brian Hurst here with Coach Bring the Pains, Gary Payne. Anyways, we've got another edition of Fuel House Remote Warrior Recap. Go ahead and take anywhere from 7 to 9 minutes or so to warm your body up. We're going to be doing some lower body strength here. Starting it off with our pistol skill work. We've got 2 rounds, 2 movements, 5 reps per side. Starting it off with a box pistol negative. So the goal here is to slowly lower under control until you find a nice soft seat. You want your surface to be low enough that it's challenging, but you can maintain control, and not too high to where it's too easy. Again, 5 per side. Then our second movement is a pistol box squat. So from that elevated surface, you are lowering down into the bottom of your pistol, and then coming back up, repeating 5 per side. Depending how high your surface is, you can either bring that foot out in front of you or out to the side. Then we're going into 3 rounds of some lower body strength. First movement is going to be a feet elevated hip thrust. So from here, Carrie's going to elevate her shoulders. We've got a 45-pound plate that the feet are elevated on. We're driving those hips up high, focusing on that glute contraction for just a brief moment at the top. 12 repetitions. Then, second movement is going to be 6 reps per side of a dumbbell hinge march. So just a micro step forward, keeping that front leg straight, loading up the hips, feeling that hamstring stretch. Notice the shoulders will come about parallel with the hips, if not slightly lower than the hips. And keeping in mind that is lower body strength, so we're squeezing the butt, driving the hips through to get tall instead of lifting with our torso. Third movement is a goblet squat, lunge right, lunge left. So we've got a squat, either, careful, situational awareness is important, with either a step back lunge on each side, or you can do a forward lunge. So the squat and then a lunge on each side is 1 rep. We're doing 6 total here. Then our fourth and final movement in our lower body strength is a single arm Turkish sit-up. So we've got 1 bell, whether it's a kettlebell or a dumbbell in hand, and then coming into that tall seated position, boom, bringing bicep in line with the ear, getting nice and tall, and keeping that weight overhead throughout the entire range of motion. 6 reps per side, 3 rounds of those 4. Then we will close it off with a nice 12-minute AMRAP finisher. We've got 3 movements. The first one is going to be a 45-second interval of either a stair run, high knees, jump rope, jumping jack, something cardio-based to get that heart rate elevated. Boom, fast feet. You decide. 45 seconds there. Our second movement is either going to be a dumbbell burpee, which Coach Carey is demonstrating here. So as we stand up, we're just coming to that standing lockout, eyes on the horizon. We're not jumping, we're not bringing the weight overhead, or body weight burpee here, where now we will explode out of the hole, jump, arms go overhead, for 5 repetitions. Third and final movement in our AMRAP is a V-up for 10 reps. So we're reaching towards those shins or all the way up to your toes, trying to lift that torso off the ground as best you can. Of course, you can modify with tuck-ups or any sort of sit-up variation if that V-up is a little too intense for you. But push yourself, challenge yourself, have some fun. We will see you next time.